Before I start with this video, I want to do a little bit of a request. See, on Saturday, it is going to be our 200th video. Woo! So we are planning on doing a little bit of a special video like we did for 100 videos. So what I want for that is, I want you to ask us some questions. We stopped doing Q&As a long time ago, but I want to do a little bit of kind of a Q&A thing, incorporate it in what we're doing. So if you have any questions for us about music, advice, the channel itself, the Music Lab, the series that we do, if you've got any questions about our bands, about us personally, if you've got any ideas for the Music Lab itself, or how you would improve the channel, or anything like that, just anything that's maybe a discussion topic, or just something that you might want to find out about us that doesn't really, that you feel a little bit awkward asking normally, ask it in the comments of this video, and maybe it'll appear on Saturday's video. Right, into the video. With the coming of the new age and the internet and everything, there seems to be something in the music industry that seems to like just constantly be like, we're not prepared for this. One thing that came about in when we have the charts is streaming. The charts were not prepared for streaming when streaming started, say 2005, 2006, maybe. Let's say you get a stream on, say, Spotify. How do you count that in terms of essentially giving yourself points for whoever gets the most points gets the #1 single for that week? Is one stream equal to one sale? No. So the people behind the charts worked it out and they were like, right, what we're going to do is every time you get 150 streams, you're going to get one sale. Essentially, you will get the amount of points that a sale would give you. 150 streams is equal to one sale. That seemed to work quite well. It's worked for a very long time and everything's been going swimmingly. And then Ed Sheeran released his new album, and all of the songs from his new album got into the charts in the UK because everyone was streaming the entire album. They weren't streaming a single, they were streaming the album. They were listening to the entire thing, which meant that the entire album got into the charts. So the people behind the charts in the UK have had a bit of a think, and they've changed some stuff. They have kept the idea that 150 streams is equal to one sale. But if your song has been in the charts for a little while, 150 streams no longer equals one sale. It will now be 300 streams equals one sale. So you will kind of get halved in terms of your streams if your song happens to have been in the charts for a number of weeks, which helps stop songs staying in the charts for a very, very long time. If they happen to be getting consistent streams, it is now harder for them to stay in the charts, which just means that you can obviously get a quicker turnaround in the songs that have been in the charts. What has also changed is that per artist, only their 3 top songs, so the 3 most streamed, most sold songs, can actually appear in the charts. If Ed Sheeran happened to have a track at #1, a track at #3, a track at #4, and what would be a track at #5, that track at #5 would no longer exist and everything would be pushed up because you can only have 3 songs in the charts now. So this is currently being marketed as a great thing for essentially new and up and coming artists. This change will help new and up and coming artists. It helps the little guys because no longer can the giant artists take over the charts and just constantly dominate, because they can only have 3 songs in each, and as the weeks go on, it's harder for them to actually stay there because streams are then worth less. There has been tests run, and apparently it seems as though that we may see 20% more artists in the charts than we currently do. Which sounds good, that sounds really good. That's where the facts kind of stop, and I'm going to start with opinion, because I don't think this is as helpful as it's kind of been marketed. I've got this information from the BBC's website, I will link to the full article in the description, but I can't help but feel as though, yes, the top 40, there will be less of the big people in the top 40 because you can only have 3 songs, and after a few weeks, songs will drop out of the top 40 a lot quicker. But surely that just means that whoever's in the top 80, the top 100, those who just can't reach the top 40 will now be reaching the top 40. So it's not really helping the little guys. The little people getting 1,000 sales, 500 sales, whatever, that maybe are currently 800th in the charts, they're just going to now be 750th, for example. It's not actually really helping the little guys get up. All it's going to do is the people who are just about going to get in the top 40 now are far more likely to get into the top 40. So, I mean, it's a nice idea. Joe said it earlier. It's a good start. But I don't know if this... Oh, the music industry is being saved because of how streaming is now being perceived and all that kind of shit. I want to make this video to just kind of be like, this is happening. I want you to be aware of it because there's a chance a lot of people might have overlooked this. I don't know what the situation is in America, whether they'll follow suit or whatever. Don't know. But I thought there was something that you might be interested in and something that you might be interested in knowing. So what do you think about it? Do you think this would help smaller artists, or do you agree with me and think that, oh, maybe it's not actually going to help smaller artists, it's just going to help the slightly less big artists get big? I hope you have a good day. On the screen, there is a link to more videos from this series. There's also a link to our best of playlist. Leave us some stuff in the comments for our 200th video, and I will see you on Saturday when it's our 200th video.